we're moving on to what will happen next. This is my favorite section maybe we've ever done. I may be forgetting some things I like from the show, so maybe an outrageous statement. But basically, we have 3 scenarios. We have 3 video clips. And we're going to have Richard Ratboy guess what happens next based on my multiple choice suggestions. So the first one I called Mexican funeral beef. Okay. So look, here's the image. There's a Mexican funeral happening. Everyone's standing there. What will happen next? A, there's a drive-by shooting and the lights go out. Mexican funeral beef. B, the casket catches on fire from a poorly placed candle.
Okay.
C, a loose bowl comes running in. D, the guy in the casket isn't dead and surprises everyone, making a few people very upset. Mexican funeral beef. Which is it?
Okay. I'm going to go with drive-by shootings, decently likely. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The casket catches on fire, probably. That's what I'm leaning towards. A loose bowl runs in the funeral. It's Mexico. They're ranchers. They do have bowls, right? That's... I don't know. I'm caught between.
And the last one is the casket. The guy in the casket isn't dead.
Isn't dead. I'm not picking that. So I'm going to say the casket catches on fire from a rogue candle.
All right. Play the video. Let's see what happens next.
This is my first time seeing it. It's open air, so the bowl options just went up. Casket on fire. I don't know. Oh, yeah. There's a bowl. All right.
Oh, man. A bowl comes running in. Mexican funeral beef. The beef is the cow. I gave you a clue, and I distracted you.
That was my bad, yeah.
I distracted you with other beefs and shootings and people getting mad that people aren't really dead. Also, I don't know if that was even a funeral. I don't. It might have just been a service or a church or not even a church. I don't know what it was. So don't think we're making bits about people's funerals.
Yeah, so all that casket option, multiple choice, you don't even know.
I didn't even see it. Yeah, I didn't even see a casket. Wow. This is why this section is my favorite.
0 for 1.
0 for 1. Next up, Gary V video.
Okay.
So a girl who's going up to Gary V. Gary V does this a lot. He has his fans and they ask him questions. A girl goes up to him and says, if you were with your mom for her last hour on Earth, what would you want to know? What would Gary say to his mom for her last hour on Earth? Okay?
Okay.
A, did you have fun? B, was there anything you wish you did? C, I already know everything.
That's a leading Gary V type answer.
Or D, what's your seed phrase?
Well, we know Gary V loves to scrounge on NFTs and stuff. So, but what's your seed phrase? I don't know. Does Gary V say that? If he says that, he's a nut. So I'm going to say I already know everything because he's going to act like he was there for all the time.
And also with his questions, you're never going to get the answer you think.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Gary, how do I get better at math? I'm really bad at math. And he's like, never do math again. Quit. Sell it on eBay. Hire someone who does math for you. Like, don't waste your time
you spent doing math? You could have learned something else.
All right.
So I'm going to go with, did you have fun? Kind of seems like a Gary V type answer. I'm going to go with, I already know everything.
All right.
C.
Play the clip.
If this was the last hour with your mom, what would you want to know?
I already know everything.
You do?
That's it. Nice job, buddy. Wow, you got it.
All right, easy. All right, that was easy. What's your seed phrase was tempting because Gary V probably gave his mom a bunch of crypto or something and might need to get that out.
And he probably does know everything and then just needs to get the crypto stuff squared away. All right, last one.
All right, I want to get this. So
what happens next? So up next, there's a leopard that fell into the well. This is probably in India or somewhere. Absolute classic, tale as old as time over there.
Okay, I'm looking at
They're dealing with big cats.
Yeah.
Constantly. For some reason, they haven't figured out how to stop their big cat problem.
Why stop it, man? Big cats are cool.
You know, they have first world problems.
Yeah.
That's like a third
jungle world problem.
Third world problem.
I don't know if that's third. I mean, like, I like India.
I like
India too. India right now.
I'm not slandering anybody, but you'd think you'd have the big cat problem figured out. You wouldn't be fighting with big cats all the time.
Aren't there mountain lions in Santa Ana or whatever?
We don't get eaten by them. The worst they do is eat a cat.
All right.
Okay. So there's a leopard stuck in the well. They put a ladder down into the well for the leopard, a bunch of guys standing around. What happens next? Is it A, the leopard gets out and attacks this guy right here? B, the leopard gets out, climbs the nearest tree, falls back onto the well, has a Mufasa moment, swats away the people who came to help him, and falls back into the well.
Okay.
C, he runs off and everything's fine.
Not that one.
D, he runs off into the road and gets ran into by a guy on a cell phone while driving a moped with a sidecar.
Huh.
A, B, C, or D.
So D was too specific.
The guy in
Too
the cell
specific.
phone.
Why would you give me so many details? You'd say he gets hit by a car or hits by a sidecar. You wouldn't give me that many details. He's got a cell phone.
He's on the cell phone. He's driving the sidecar with
I already
one
know it's
hand.
fake. I already know it's not that. All right. You gave too many
D
details.
is out, and then C was he runs off, everything's fine. B, he gets out, climbs the tree, falls back onto the well. They come over to help him. He swats them and then falls back into the well.
I'll stop you right there. I see the options in front of me. I'm going to go with Occam's razor. The simplest solution is probably the likely answer. I'm going to say it gets out and attacks the closest Indian man.
Let's play the clip.
Leopard's on the first rung, second rung. He figured out how to climb. Nothing.
Nothing. He runs off. Everything's fine.
Fuck you.
Hey, that's what happens next. Now everything has to be a something.
That's bullshit. Why'd
So,
you clip that?
You went, what, 1 for 3?
1 for 3. I'm happy with that. I got Gary V right, which means I know a little bit.
Yeah, you got
The
Gary V
leopard
right.
man, come on! I've seen leopards attack. I've seen leopards go on an attack.
Which
spree.
was the deception.
All right.
That was the deceivery. All right. So we got you. 1 for 3. You fell.
1 for 3. That's the same as what Kamala's price cut was. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm still in the game. Maybe I'm still the vice president. But either way,
you still are the vice president.